Hello everybody and welcome to Average Abilities episode 10 anime review. I have a feeling this is going to be quite a short review just because there wasn't too much for me to go on. We didn't further any plot really. We just thought it was a very self-contained episode and it was fine. It was average, you know? It seems I'm getting to that point now where I think the show has sort of overstayed its welcome for me. And I actually quite did enjoy it quite a bit. I think I was preferring it to Cautious Hero towards the beginning, but now it's definitely maybe grating's the wrong word. It's just stuff isn't really happening, you know. And I know it's meant to be sort of slice of lifey, and that's fine, but would like a little bit more to be happening, I think is what I'm trying to say. But that's not to say it was terrible. You know, I've seen worse. But anyway, let's crack on with the episode, see what went down in chronological order and all that. Yeah, let's do this. So it's that kid's birthday. That kid is called like Lenny, which, like George and Lenny with the rabbits and the. I almost spoiled the end there. I'm not going to do that. You know, when you have it in your English lessons, just read the end first. Don't do that. It spoils it. But yeah, it's that kid's birthday, and they got her a figure with big boobs because Mile is jealous, and that's a lot of that this week. A lot of the kid having big boobs, and I'm like, this is a bit weird. That I mean, I get what they're trying to say. It's because Mile is Mile, but yeah, a bit weird. Then we have Mile flashing back to how good her birthday was at the academy with her friends. There's the tsundere and the other two. I don't remember their names, but I guess that's why Reina feels threatened because there's another tsundere, and she's like, whoa, hang on, I'm the tsundere, which makes sense. Reina's annoyed about it, obviously. The other three have the conversation in the bath, which for some reason Maya wasn't at. Don't know why she wasn't bathing with them. She must stink, I don't know. They decide together to celebrate the 200th anniversary of meeting Mile, which, shout-outs to Pauline for being able to just, on the fly, like, do math and figure out it's been that long. I don't remember how many days it's been since I've met someone. I forget after at least a week, so, yeah. Crazy, good job, thingy. The next day when they all go do quests, they all have stuff to do, and Miles like, oh, well, alright then. They go hunting without her to earn money to buy this expensive accessory she wants because Mile is a rich girl, basically. Or she was a rich girl, and she wants her rich girl tastes back. That's not true, I'm exaggerating, but you understand there. Wavelength, thought pattern is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, they do this for a few days. Miles getting worried that they might be abandoning her. She's a bit sad. She thinks they might have found out about the stuff she's been doing, like measuring Raina's boobs in her sleep and stealing Pauline's cookies. And what was the other one? What did she do to Mavis? Read Mavis's really bad picture book. Yeah, can I call it really bad? She could draw better than me, but that's not saying much. So. She thinks she's got stuff to be guilty for. Is basically what we're saying. And then she imagines that they're gangsters and they're beating her up at school, and she's the bookworm. But that's one thing I actually do like is Miles. Miles is no Miles. Yeah, not Miles is Miles. Visions. What do you call them? Daydreams, delusions, whatever. They're so out there and so over the top that I kind of do enjoy them. They're quite funny, I think. But then after that, they have an awkward dinner, and they talk. It's awkward because they say the weather's good. If you ever say the weather's nice, it's awkward. And I've had that happen to myself, like with relatives that I'd never speak to, and it's like, oh yeah, good weather, isn't it? And it's like, you want to kick yourself for saying it because that's like the it's awkward, let's break the ice thing. But everyone knows that, so it just makes it more awkward. Yeah, don't talk about the weather, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Very badly at that. So they've left Mile alone again, and Mile has had enough. She's getting her answers. She goes after Lenny, or is it Lemmy? Is it like Motorhead, or is it Mice and Men? That's the question. Yeah, she basically asks her if she heard anything, and she kicks her and runs away because Mile's being a bit weird. And then Mile thinks she's going to replace her, and it's like an idol group thing. And it's like, oh, okay, I get that reference, I think. and then she starts doing I'm assuming it's a reference to something where it's pretty long. She's just sat in a chair. She's gone all white, like deathly white, and she's doing a bit, and I don't understand the reference. So once again, I don't understand the reference. I feel like the references. Maybe that's one thing I could say. I think her references are too old, if that makes sense. That's not me saying that old anime sucks, because it doesn't, obviously. But I think the target audience for this show won't get most of the references. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just stupid. That's also a possibility. Like, I should have got the Dragon Ball one, really. But maybe I'm wrong. I feel like they need to modernize the references a little bit, just so it adds up. Although, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, the other three are doing the final quest. They have to kill a giant chicken. I forgot what it's actually called. It's a giant chicken. And then Mile vandalized their figurines because she's angry and upset, obviously. She actually, I did like this part. She's scared of asking them what's going on, just in case they actually do want to get rid of her. Because back in Earth days, she was like a loner. And it's like, oh, yeah, she doesn't want to go back to being that. So yeah, that is kind of, I guess this is mild character development, or it's not really development, it's just we're seeing. I like it, it does give her more to her to see how much she does value her friends. That's nice, but yeah, the others defeat the chicken, and Mile arrives and is mad because they're questing without her and everything. She incinerates the chicken for not being dead, so rip chicken. And then she starts crying, and because she thinks they're abandoning her, basically. But then off screen, also most of the chicken fight happened off screen. Don't know what was up with that, but whatever. And yeah, then we skip to after they've told her that what they were doing, and she's like, oh, it's fine. Turns out she didn't want the accessory after all. She wanted these pendants, one for each of them, and that's nice because friendship. You can say that a lot with this show. That because friendship. And then they have a tea party. A tea party is a celebration. You know what I'm saying. And while they're doing it, Mile accidentally revealed all the naughty stuff she's been doing that I mentioned earlier. And now they're going to kill her, basically. And then Mile actually, when she doesn't show up next week, it's because she's dead, basically. And yeah, that was the end of the episode. As I said, don't think much of this is going to carry over into next week's episode. I could be completely wrong. But I think it felt very standalone. Hopefully, we got, 2 episodes left? Hopefully they link, link together, because it's the end, I kind of want to go out with a bang and not with a whimper, is what I'm trying to say quite badly. But yeah, I think I am still enjoying this show, but like I said, it has started wearing out for me a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and everything. So I guess I will see you next week. I'll wrap up here. Subscribe and stuff. If you enjoyed, like and comment and all those other things YouTube likes it when you do. I'll see you next week, as I said, and bye guys.